Good morning. This is my Monday morning. I did $376 worth of business. I was busy most of the night, and then I had a 2-hour break from about 3:30, well, an hour and a half break from about 3:30 till about 5. At 10 minutes to 5, I got sent on a call that should have taken me 20 minutes to get to, but I got there in less than 15. And the people came out to the airport. That was the last $75 of the trip, of the night. So I had 300 on before that, so 375. And now I'm heading back into town. The time is 5:41. I'll be back in town a little bit late because I'm gonna wash the car, because the car is dirty. It's got bird shit on it. It's got all kinds of stains. There's a gasoline stain under the filler lid. There's another stain, I don't know what it is, on the side. And it looks like the car was driven in the rain. And of course nobody washed it after that. It just got dirty and nobody washed it. So I'm gonna man up and wash the car. And if they don't like it, if they find that I'm too late, well, I'll explain to them. I got a dirty car and it needed washing. Otherwise, I would just make it back into town on time. Yeah, you go that way, I'll go this way. You take the high road and I'll take the low road. Okay. Anyways, I would call that a successful Sunday night. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, this is the second morning in a row I'm at the airport. The time is now 5:42, and I've got about $280 on, something like that. It was a long night. It didn't go as, it was long. I had some times when I could go to sleep and sometimes when I was being rushed to do short trips. And then at the end, I was taking one guy out to the breakwater to go fishing. And then on my way back to the part of town where I wanted to curl up and sleep, I got sent to get this guy who was going to Alberta to go back to work. So I guess he worked up in the north of Alberta, working in a camp or something like that. I think that worked out well. Now I gotta wash the car quickly and get it into town and bank some money and fuel it up and rush to the chiropractor to get my neck stretched and my back stretched. Because that's what's on the agenda this morning. Yeah, I watched some video and I slept a bit. Be back tomorrow again, hopefully not as exhausted as I was tonight. This particular Tuesday night started off I had 3 trips in a row, one right after another, bang, bang, bang. And I thought, oh no, here we go. Then it slowed down. I mean, I had a break for about an hour and a half. I thought, oh, that's more my speed. Then it didn't get busy until after 10, and then it was pretty much one right after another for much of the night. I was looking at one point where between 2 and 4 o'clock I made $100. I think the total is about $330, $340. But that was the busiest point, and I fell asleep repeatedly, or tried to fall asleep repeatedly. And I would just be at the point where I was falling asleep, and I'd get another call. You know how hard it is to get going at that point? And now I'm exhausted, but the sun is out and shining on me. So once I get home, I'm gonna be tired but unable to fall asleep. Such are the perils of night shift. Anyways, I made over $300, so that's good. That's a good thing. But I am dead exhausted right now. It's taking all the effort I have just to get up this hill. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so now it's 4:42 in the morning, and it was kind of an unusual night. I slept in a couple hours, and so I only got to work around 8 o'clock instead of around just after 6. Reason I slept in was because I was so tired from the previous night, and then in the morning it took me a while to get to sleep, and I slept right through my alarm. Either I got up out of bed and shut the alarm off, or I was just so out of it that I just slept right through the alarm going off. It's not the first time that's happened. Well, then I got to work, and it took about an hour and a half till I got my first call. It was, it was only after 9 that I started getting busy. And between 9 and 11, I did 9 trips. I almost had my lease on after those first 9 trips. Then nothing happened for a little while. And then I got another 3 or 4 trips in a row. And then nothing happened for a while again. And then I got another, 2 or 3 trips in a row. And then nothing happened for a while. It was that kind of night where it's either nothing or everything at once. And I don't like working that way. I like it steady, do a trip or 2, take a break, do a trip or 2, take a break, rather than doing 9 trips or 5 trips or 4 trips in a row. You should see my trip sheet. There's there's an hour or 2 where nothing happens, and then there's 4 or 5 trips in an hour. And none of them were really long trips either, so I've only got about 220, 230 on right now. And it's almost 5 in the morning. But of course, I started after 8 rather than after 6. So I guess I must have needed to sleep. In fact, I need to sleep some more. And I could really use a vacation. I think I'm going to go back to sleep again. And yes, I did watch a fair amount of video tonight. And Went to sleep a number of times when nothing was going on. Did I mention that I need a vacation? I think I just did. But I forget what I just said. So, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I got one more night to work this week, and I'll be back for that one. And try and get some rest over the weekend. This Thursday night was mostly slow. It was quiet. There were times when I was being rushed. Around 4 in the morning, all the homeless people wanted to go somewhere. One after another, homeless people calling. I just wanted to sleep. I didn't want to drive anyone around anymore. I did about 2:35. It's not much, but you know, the pace was more relaxing, so you pay for a more relaxing pace by not making as much money. I am very sleepy. Oh, yuck. My week will end in about an hour. The time is now 5:01 in the morning on a Friday. I don't feel like saying much. I'm just tired. Hope yours is better than mine.